And we're live. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Will Mitchell. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher from Rochester, New York, and welcome to the Holy Fire Hangout. And today we're going to discuss world peace. Today in the room we have Johannes, Noha, Rainbow, Maria, and Barbara just joined us. Welcome, Barbara. Today's format, I'll go over an overview of Reiki, the Reiki ideals, what is the Holy Fire, the three heavens, and what's the difference between meditation and a Holy Fire meditation experience. Then we'll have an open discussion on world peace. And then we'll do a Holy Fire meditation experience. Welcome, Michelle. Welcome, Barbara.
Hello, everybody.
So what is Reiki? Reiki is a Japanese relaxation technique that also promotes healing. It's made up of the two Japanese words rei and ki, where rei means universal or divine, and ki means energy or life force energy. So Reiki means universal life force energy. It's the energy that flows all around us and in us. It's what we're made of. Normally, a practitioner puts the hands on the client, and the Reiki practitioner taps into the infinite source of Reiki and allows the Reiki to flow through them to the recipient. When Mikao Usui rediscovered Reiki in the 1920s, he gave us the Reiki ideals. He called it the secret art of inviting happiness, the miraculous medicine for all diseases. Just for today, do not anger, do not worry, and be filled with gratitude. Devote yourself to your work, be kind to people. Our Holy Fire is that burning in your heart. It's your connection to everything, to all that is. It's your connection to your highest level of excitement, and it's this and much, much more. Holy Fire Reiki is a recent evolution in Reiki. It is both powerful and gentle, as well as provides purification, healing, empowerment, and guidance. Holy Fire Reiki is noticeably more refined and comes from a higher level of consciousness. It is unlimited. In Holy Fire Reiki, we teach of the three heavens. In the first heaven is our three-dimensional universe. It's the people in it. It's Mother Earth. It's the plants. It's the animals. It's the air we breathe. It is the planets and the stars. The second heaven is everything that's non-physical, dualistic, and ego-based. The third heaven is beyond ego and clear expressions of God's unlimited love, awareness, and power. It always respects free will. Now, I found that there's a difference between meditation and a Holy Fire meditation experience. In meditation, I was given a mantra and taught to focus on the mantra and my breathing. And when a stray thought comes in, then I simply return my attention back to the mantra and to my breathing. With a Holy Fire meditation experience, we're given a visualization. And if one of those stray thoughts come in, something like going to the grocery store, what am I going to get for dinner? What are the errands that I need to run? If that comes in, again, simply return your attention to the visualization. If a thought that's different than that comes in, that's probably the Holy Fire talking to you, so allow that experience to happen. So now, I'd like to open up the microphones to anybody so we can discuss world peace. What is it? How do we achieve it? What will it take to get there? I'm sure everybody has an opinion. And then we'll do a meditation focusing on bringing world peace, peace to the world. So what is world peace? What does it mean to you? Anyone?
I'll go first. Hi, I'm Rainbow.
Welcome, Rainbow.
World peace. It's just that I think to get there, it's to do with the education. But off the top of my head, just everyone is following really their highest excitement with integrity and acting in every moment, and not coming to doubt or confusion or what's the word? I'd say peer pressure. A lot of the effects of the world are what people think others think of them, when the reality is you're the only one thinking. But then, yeah. Thank you.
Interesting viewpoint. Thank you. They went really deep. I do agree with you that we can get there that way. And that would be the ultimate utopian society where everybody sits there and respects everybody else's viewpoint and doesn't have to fight over it. And I don't want your land, you don't want my land. Thank you, Rainbow. Anyone else?
World peace to me is the world being synchronized in harmony, yin and yang. That's how to achieve it, is to elevate the whole world's consciousness has to be raised, and we can only achieve it by meditation, sending off the whole. And we need to do that constantly. Thank you.
Thank you, Noha. Anyone else?
I will fill up there that the focus is very important, that you have a focus on what you want. And if we want, then in the future, the same things, which would be just an agreement on letting love take the decision, like we would always care from the heart. And from that, if everybody speaks from the heart, then our future looks pretty much the same. And it comes with peace. It comes with that agreement of what we actually want to achieve, or what we want to experience here, because we want to experience love. We want to experience close relationships. We want to experience easy breakups. We want to experience flow that would benefit us more. Therefore, the future needs to sort of be as an agreement of what love would bring. That the agreement would just be that we would love, be love. That's what it is. Thank you.
Be love. Well said, Johannes. Sounds like we're working on a new song there.
Coming up.
You got it. Be love. Oh, anyone else?
I really like what Johannes just said. I was thinking, for me personally, it really has to begin with me and loving myself. I cannot transmit what I do not have. And so I guess that's been a big lesson for me this year. Like, I have my own universe in a way, and my own peace to make with myself. And as I do that, and as that expands, then it expands outward. That's all.
Awesome. Thank you. No one wants to dive into the politics?
Politics.
No,
Um,
thank you.
yeah, definitely. Politics is where it starts, really. Um, 'Cause we give them power. It's weird, but we were born into that structure of giving power. I had a story with one of my class friends who talked about the word faggot and what it meant in private schools of these rich and elitists. And it was the faggot was the pupil who was a year below the other one, and he was made to be the slave of the pupil above, and would do all the chores and all the things, and this would teach them servitude, even within those kind of ranks. I don't know how much truth is in that. You should not take people's words as wisdom until, yeah. But yeah, I just feel like people in charge are very, very hurt and have been very, very destroyed emotionally, spiritually, for a for that reason, to perpetuate this kind of negative polarity. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rainbow. So how do we bring about peace in other countries, in other times? How did they come about before? I mean, I hear everybody wants to change from within, but that's awesome. How do we get people to stop fighting? Can we truly do it from just starting from ourselves?
Yes, you can start from yourselves, and collectively we send love to the whole nation, to all the places that zones that are available, which are driving me crazy. I really don't understand what's going on. Why are they still going on? It doesn't make sense to me anymore. This is nuts. So please, we need to do this. Thank you.
Thank you, Noha.
I agree that our intentions are really important. I'm not sure in the human experience we're supposed to have world peace. I don't know. I mean, I think we strive for love, and we strive for more love, and we strive for more love. And if it's on our heart to take an action toward that end in a bigger way, then that's what we do. I don't think there's an answer to the whole question today.
Okay. I was looking for more of a conversation, though, not necessarily answers. I'm not gonna
Okay,
put.
sorry.
No, we're good.
I will jump in right there and just say something like, you said politics is fun, yeah, but it rings a bell a little bit because it is a little bit about politics. It is the view of politics, how we view it. But world peace, whatever. Um, what are the needs from the other side? Okay, we are maybe like we're standing. Let's say that I'm President Obama. I'm having a war with Russia, whatever, you know. So is he okay? I'm Obama. Am I really looking at what the needs are? Okay. First of all, I shouldn't even fight Russia. Shouldn't fight at all. But they are in this proud, who got the biggest balls games. I got it. They need to prove themselves, each other, their gangs, their industry. Everything is upon them. Because the movement is sort of politician, with politics, in a way. So looking at the needs from the other side, and if there would be a possibility for us who actually don't care who's winning or who's losing, that we could somehow fulfill some needs. And those needs could be anything. But if we could find them, somehow provide it, maybe we're onto something. But this is me. Thank you.
Thank you, Johannes. Well said. So far, I've heard adopting an attitude of love and adopting an attitude of peace from within, because that way we can project it. And I also heard we got to listen to, this is resolving conflicts. You know, you listen to the other side and you listen to their needs. What are their objections? What are they complaining about? And hopefully we can take the egos out of the equation. That's what I'm hearing so far. But you have to enter from an attitude of love.
So, Will, this is Barbara. Every morning I do a gratitude prayer. And one of them is I thank all the people of the world for their love and compassion for each other and for all living things. And I also add in their love and peace and joy and happiness and gratitude. Every morning is what I say to give that peace throughout the world and love.
Awesome. Thank you, Barbara. Well, I guess it's time to do a Holy Fire meditation experience then. So why don't everyone make yourselves comfortable. Doesn't matter if you sit or lie down. I'm setting my intention for world peace. No violence. Whether it be war or neighbors, whatever it is. So make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Breathing and relaxing. Exhale, releasing. Breathing and relaxing. Exhale, releasing. Breathing and relaxing. Exhale, releasing. Imagine yourself in a forest. The vegetation is lush. There are many animals and many sounds. As you turn around, see a path exiting the forest. As you walk along this path, you make your way out of the forest. And you continue along this path, you find many other paths are merging, and many other people are walking along those paths, merging into the one path, leading into a meadow. You and the other people, and there are already people sitting in the meadow. As you walk towards them, you find the perfect spot for you. Everyone is just sitting there, peaceably, in love and gratitude. Your attention is drawn up. Everyone sees a light. This light is from the third heaven. This light descends down into the crowd. This is no ordinary light. Allow this light to enter your soul. Allow this light to guide you. And you're ready. If you feel guided to continue your meditation, please do so. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your attention back to the here and now. Slowly open your eyes. And if you feel guided to do so, please write in your notebook or in a journal online. I have some interesting things to write down, so I'm going to mute. Would anyone like to share? Is anyone ready to share?
I guess I could share since I came in late. I didn't really know what you're meditating about, but I knew what the Hangout was about. And so I just sent a lot of love to Gaia, healing love. So that was mine.
Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Anyone else? I feel several of you are still meditating. And we'll keep the hangout going and we'll go off the air. So thank you for joining. Remember, you are divine. This is Will Mitchell, a Reiki Master Teacher from Rochester, New York. Thank you for joining. Namaste.
I thought you wanted to share something, Will.
Oh,
Namaste.
go ahead.
I thought you wanted to share something. You wanna go first? Can you hear me?
Yes, mine's interesting and should be shared offline.
Okay, then I'll go. Well, this is these days, I have this in mind. It's on my mind every day. Sending love to Gaia and the war zones and elevate the planet's ascension process in order to be awakened. You know, if they are awakened, they want to go into war, all that stuff. So I went to the Holy Fire and asked, will the war zone stop? Because yes, it will stop at its time. So we need to go on and just send love collectively, so it could be found in a thousand folds, you know. So I continued sending love, peace, and harmony to the whole globe and raise the planet's ascension process and raise their vibration. They will need time. You have to accept that. That's all.
Well said, Noha.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
I kept getting this image of a long time ago, I went to a Baptist school and we had Bible class. And I remember something about the lambs laying down with the lions. I think it's in Revelation. I'm not sure. And for some reason, that image just kept coming. And I guess in recent months, I have seen more interactions of a very highly unusual nature between animals and humans. And while some may see a lot of what is happening in the world that is not our preference, I tend to see it as necessary to get from this place to a better place, as that's the progression. Like things have to get so bad that they have to change in a way. So I think we're already seeing fruits of what your topic is, being about peace, whether it is what we were talking about in the Hangout before, you know, changes and, I mean, they're all gradual but they're big. I mean, taking gay marriage, for instance, is a huge deal that it is allowed now, or taking down the rebel flag, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Any movement toward equality and respect for all human life, all human beings, is movement. It's progress. So really, I just kept having that image, and I knowing that things are moving that direction, and how, just for my own personal space, I sent myself a lot of love, and in doing so, my intention is to send it out to whatever I decided, you know, whether it was for people who are not getting enough to eat. I think we forget. I'll speak for me. I forget that I have the capacity, the ability to set an intention every day for anything I want, to mean anything I want, to do anything I want. And sometimes you know, maybe I'm only on my radar far more often than, you know, I'd prefer. But it just, that, I guess, made me think, Michelle, you said send yourself the love, then you send that love outward. And remember, you have, like, I don't know who says it, but practically everyone who channels says basically the power of good in one is so much more powerful than the millions who don't have it. Like, and so that was kind of my experience, just remembering that to send love to myself, to be at peace with myself, and then radiate it out to whatever has meaning to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Well said. Would anyone else like to share? Going once. Going twice.
What was the question? I'm sorry, Will.
No, I was just wondering if we were going to continue. It was time to share after the meditation.
Yes, I'm sorry I missed it. I think I was thinking, now you're going to have another event tonight?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I was confused, Will. I didn't realize you had two going on, and then I saw the other one. Anyway, I'm so sorry. So I wasn't here for the meditation, so my apologies. I do apologize.
Oh, we're totally fine. Love you, Wendy. So with that, we'll go off the air. So thank you for joining our short discussion on world peace.
Oh,
and,
I didn't realize it was at the end.
Yes. So
I'm sorry. Well, I wish you all peace, love, harmony, and unity on this 1111 portal. Open up your hearts to harmony.
thank you, Wendy. Well said. Namaste.
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 It is now 3 o'clock here.